AI starts with domain expertise. It starts with institutional knowledge that we possess. And if we can feed that into a protected environment and actually use that same AI tool to automate and amplify that, that's the real power. So even something as simple as, for me, is writing a LinkedIn blog post. I've created a tool I call my content waterfall, and I'll talk about a little bit later, that's got all my books that I've written, all my blog posts, a whole bunch of transcripts, talks like this in it. And it's also got my worldview, which is like my values, what I believe, right? Family, business, all the things that are important to me from that perspective. And my decision-making strategies. So I've really built it so it kind of thinks like me. So then what I'll do is, if I'm going to write something, I don't just say, go into ChatGPT or Copilot and say, write me a LinkedIn article on AI in sales. Make it 200 words and make it catchy or something like that. And it spits out something pretty good. Instead, what I'll do is I pick up my phone and I talk on my phone and I just rant on my thoughts on that. So it's right from my heart, from who I am. And then I draw that into my custom AI assistant that was just built in ChatGPT, but I got one in Copilot as well. And then it, with a quick prompt, will then write in my voice, based upon my original spark, a piece of literature, a LinkedIn post that sounds a lot like me because I've trained it in my voice. And then I don't just hit cut and paste. I actually take it and I edit it a little bit. I put my human fingerprint. Nothing should ship without a human fingerprint on it, right? I think it's so important is that the power of organizations like this is very values-driven, right? And that needs to be inside of, we're successful because of the values we have. And our worldview and our outlook and our principles, that needs to be embedded in our AI tools as well. So it has to start with that spark, and then make sure we finish it with a human fingerprint. Another way of saying it is, used incorrectly, AI just enables you to do the wrong thing in front of more people faster, right? And you know, this is where some of my original experiments, I signed up for a tool called B2B Rocket, which I'd suggest instantly.ai for outbound email or a tool like Clay. But I signed up on it. I uploaded my ideal client profile. It has spit out 10,000 decision makers across North America. It supposedly wrote like me. I went to sleep, I got it in the morning. I had hundreds of complaints, tons of unsubscribes and reports, and things went sideways. Now, I like to kind of play with things on the internet until they break. That's kind of my goal, so that you don't have to. But really, it didn't start with best practices, principles, frameworks, my writing style. And it didn't start as a small experiment. I just opened the fire hose up to see what happens. And so it's really important that the best AI applications, I believe, have strong knowledge base, strong domain expertise, proper building blocks, even from a writing perspective, like a writing style guide and a worldview and frameworks, right? And if we have these things, we can build some pretty amazing tools.